I'm a puppeteer, but I have a really broad definition of puppetry, which to me essentially means bringing stuff to life. I sort of use low-tech solutions to create magic on stage. That can be in a really sort of traditional puppetry way, like I'm making a rat puppet and we're bringing it to life, and oh, using those little wooden snakes has a cool movement to it, and it has a life in it. Or it might be just a more abstract sense of a big piece of silk or something that comes to life on stage. In the other collaborations I've done with Chris, a lot of the way that I work is using silk or even more kind of raw materials to kind of pull together an effect. So first I work in a prototype way where I use inexpensive and available materials like cardboard and string and some bits of fabric, so that I can just actually create it in 3 dimensions that people can actually use. If you can make it happen in the rehearsal room, then you're in good shape. And when everyone's kind of on the same page, then we have to integrate it, what we're doing now, with the dancers, with the music, with other decisions that have been made. And once that becomes clear, then I move forward and actually create the actual objects, the real things. And then you have to retrain people to use those actual things because they might be different. Wonderful as the dancers are, and these dancers are super available and eager, they're not trained puppeteers, and sometimes using, it's a different skill. So I just need to really teach them with the actual thing. Chris is just a real visionary in terms of his storytelling and stagecraft. Like, he's got a real clear path. There's a kind of nostalgia, and there's should be warmth to it, but there's also fantasy element, has a little more danger to it I feel like the way it's being created here. And what I think is special is this meaningful context of it as a real Chicago-based story. I hope to feel like my contributions just fit in seamlessly, and that ultimately what really shines forth is the dancing and this incredible music and this context of the Joffrey in Chicago.